So we are heading to the marina. If you watched one of the previous videos, you might have seen we have a wasp problem on the boat. And so the first thing we're doing before we get to the boat is we're going by the base exchange. We're going by the shop and gonna grab some flying insect killer or whatever they have it labeled as, and make sure that we can eliminate those pests before they sting me. I think I got lucky last time. I opened up the hatch, they were right there, and I just closed the hatch, and that was it. So they didn't seem too bothered. Not a huge fan of just like obliterating things that technically aren't bothering me at the moment, but I know the next step is that they are going to sting me as soon as I try and do something with them. So they've got to go. So that's what we're doing today. Come on, face tracking. Still think it's cool. All right, so we're gonna fix our wasp problem today. Well, this is the long-term fix because it's God, it's hot down here. Jenny's laughing at me because on the way down here there is a Admiral Jerry on our pier. Now I know euphemistically people will say Admiral. Is that a euphemism? That's not a euphemism. But anyway, people will call other people in the boating industry like Captain or Admiral when they're not. This guy's legitimately a retired 3-star Admiral who keeps a boat here on base. Sorry, there's a lot of planes and helicopters going over today. And whenever I see him, I talk to him because, look, he's an 86-year-old retired Admiral. He's cool as the backside of my pillow. Talking to him is great. He always tells good stories. So yeah, definitely worth talking to. Anyway, let me read these instructions. It says, place cotton ball into attractant cup. Okay. There we go. Cotton ball in the attractant cup. Meat spikes. I don't know why they call them meat spikes. Rolled meat. Oh, because you could put rolled meat on there. I don't have rolled meat. Use 2 to 4 traps for 10,000 square foot or 8 to 16 per acre. Well, this is just going to be on one boat. I don't know how many acres our boat is, but it's less than one. Replace every 2 weeks. Hang away from human activity and 20 feet away from a known nest. Cut the tip of the attractant tube. Carefully empty attractant onto cotton. Slide cone back into tab channels, snapping into place. Okay.
So I was talking to Travis the other day about boat projects and cleaning things, and you know, there's a lot of cleaning products at West Marine and places like that that I think they're potentially good. Jenny's stepping on dead wasps now. She said it works. So yeah, there's a couple different products that they sell, and I think what we'll do is we'll go by West Marine, we'll grab a couple of those and try out some different stuff. But in the meantime, we use Dawn because it's Dawn is safe on birds and ducks and penguins and whatever. And that's just the regular one, you know, the ones that they were used to remove oil from things after Exxon Valdez and stuff like that. So, and I think most of the people I know who have boats tend to use it because you get the one without any, what is it, phosphorus? No, that can't be right. Something, nitrogen, phosphorus? I don't know. The one without the stuff in it that's bad for the water. So you can scrub your boat with it, wash it over the side, and it's not really causing any problems. I'm sure there's a limit to that, obviously, especially in our waterway here. So I'll turn this around so you can see. It's super duper. It's very calm here. Oh. And Jenny's going up to the fly bridge. I sure hope she doesn't fall. That makes me a little nervous, I'll be honest. Oh, God, I'm sweating so much. It's insane. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so Travis and I were talking about these things, like different cleaning products and what they do and how well they work. And one of the things that I had growing up that my dad always had on the boat and always used for various different things was Barkeeper's Friend, because it's oxalic acid, and that is why it cleans stainless steel. So it's not, you know, some people are like, oh, it's basically the same as Comet or Ajax. It really is not. It's very different than those. Let's see if I can keep this label so that I can use it to cover the holes. So I kind of wanted to see, like, will it, you know, what can I clean? Obviously my tower is aluminum. God, I can't stay in frame today. My tower is aluminum, and we really don't want to do anything that, you know, gets seriously into replacing this tower. Those wasps are mad at me now. So there is a thought that if we just brighten all the aluminum, if we polished it all up, it would look pretty good. And good Lord, they're flying training missions today because this Black Hawk has been over the top of us. I know it's not really a Black Hawk because it's not the Army model, but that UH-60 has flown over the top of us like 5 times, and it's only like 150 feet up, so it makes plenty of noise. So anyway, Barkeeper's Friend is what we're gonna try. One thing I do need is a bucket and some water, which weirdly I don't seem to have. This will be full of wasps, won't it? Holy shit. Alright, I guess we gotta bleep that out, but that is absolutely full of wasps. Buddy, let me tell you, you may bite me once, but I am absolutely going to destroy your home, so sorry for you. I don't know if I should try this one. Good God. They are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. What was I doing? I was trying to get a bucket. Alright, so I'm going to be out of the frame because I'm going down below. And I don't remember where I put things, and for some reason, I'm getting the distinct impression that the bucket I had on the boat has grown legs and walked away, which is really annoying. And I know. You're gonna wait in the car?
I have.
Okay. Well, Jenny's going to wait in the car. And because I'm not up there, but I have the mic on me, you can see her and I can't. What is this? This is the... I have a spare coffee pot. That is so funny. You know what? That is what we're gonna use. Oh, you're gonna get a kick out of this. Actually, you're probably gonna say, look at this idiot. He can't even find a bucket on his boat. So, glass, very small bucket that you might recognize as a coffee urn, or a coffee pot, not an urn. Not easy to do. Okay. Oh, so that's 3 wasp nests. Whew. So now, I want to see if I can flip this around. Anyway, so yeah, that's the area I just did. I mean, that was literally just, you saw me do 2 seconds worth. So I think that will clean up some of these pieces to a certain extent, but you really have to get in there with probably a brass brush or an aluminum brush, I guess, would be just fine to really clean those up and get some of that oxidation off there. But for now, I don't think we're going to do that. I'm kind of curious on some of these other marks that I've had a problem with. Holy cow. Sorry if I'm not kind of holding everything in frame. It's a little bit difficult, but yeah, that definitely worked. My goodness. Well, that worked even better than soap, than regular old soap. Yeah, so most of that just spilled out. This is just loose dirt right here. That's pretty good. And again, why am I out of breath? Just from bending over. Good God. Oh. All right, so I think we're giving up the official coffee pot. How's that for some rust? Oh, if you guys have never tried this is sort of an old, I want to say it's English, isn't it? Originally? Yeah, made in the UK. This stuff is amazing. So it's very, very runny. So it's like water, and if you have like a crack in your gel coat that you think is showing up as a leak somewhere inside, you just, when it's, dry and sunny, put a few drops of this on it. It soaks into the crack just the same way water would, and then it solidifies and it fills it up. And I'm sure it's some kind of polymer. I don't know what it is, but it fills it up. So for teeny tiny cracks that you suspect might be causing you water leaks, that's a great product. All right. I already know Jenny's waiting for me because she wants to go get food. That is her sole significant purpose, is when can she get food? That's what she wants to know. I really wanted to do those sea strainers today, but I think if I wait too long, I will get in trouble for taking too long, because unfortunately I took a long time to talk to Admiral Jerry, AJ, and he's a nice guy. He's a very honest guy too. He's like, "Oh, I don't remember your name from the last time." I said, "That's okay. That is not a problem. I will tell it to you again as many times as you need." All right. Now, can we, I guess we turn this around so I can see the shot. I think what we're going to do is see, I don't know if this is skinny enough, this zip tie. Ooh, it is. It is. Okay. So, put the zip tie there. There's bait on the trap, and we'll come back in a few days and see what's going on. That should be interesting. I don't know if I should have done that in place of killing the wasps with a spray. Should I have just put this out? I don't know. I'm not a wasp expert. Woo! Out of frame. There we go. Yeah, this heat, man. This heat just absolutely takes it out of you. Let's see if we can capture this one wherever he's going. There you go. C-130 of some variety. Those 4 turboprops beating the air into submission. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a day for today. It's just so hot. We tried to get down here earlier, and this is always the problem. If I was by myself, and this is not a criticism, but if I was by myself, I could get down here at 7 o'clock in the morning without any issues. But if Jenny wasn't in any of the videos, I don't think most of you would watch the videos. So it's kind of a catch-22. Like, she's in the videos, you guys watch the videos, but she's also the reason that we can't seem to get down here as early as we'd like to. Again, not a criticism, it's just, she wants to get ready. She likes a slow, peaceful morning, whereas I roll out of bed and I'm pretty much ready to go. As soon as I get up, I normally hop in the shower, shave, brush my teeth, go make a cup of tea, and then at that point I am I'm ready to get out to the boat. So unfortunately, it's not the case for everybody. So. Oh, a lizard. Jeez. You gotta love Florida. It's like, what's on your boat today? I don't know. Wasps, spiders, lizards. You just never know in Florida what's going to be on your boat. Well, hopefully there's 10 minutes of footage out of this that you guys want to watch. And if you like the music that we've been putting in, I do pay for it. I'll be honest, it doesn't cost that much. I know some channels have a much bigger following than I do, so they have to pay more, as they pay based on the gross number of views that they estimate the video is going to get. Our videos don't get a lot of hits, so we don't have to pay a whole lot for the music. But you know, we're probably $1,200 in for the year. So if you'd like to support us on Patreon, super awesome. We would absolutely appreciate that. If you click on the information about the video, you'll see our Patreon in there, and obviously it's Patreon Roughneck 6. Everything is pretty much Roughneck 6 except the Instagram. Somebody already had that. So it's Roughneck 6_ channel. So you can find us on there as well. And you can also go to roughneck6.com, which is the boat page. There's basically nothing on the boat page at the moment, but if you want to just take a look at the picture that we use, that's the landing page for roughneck6.com. We'll go in and we'll add some more stuff onto that soon. I know we don't even have our links to Instagram or YouTube on there, so we need to do that. Not really my forte. I'm just starting to learn the video and the video editing portion of stuff and sound and everything that goes with that. I'm not great at that yet, but I have figured out how to put music in the video, and you all seem to like that, so that's good. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe, go to Patreon and support us if you'd like to support us there at any level. It's greatly appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one.